I recognized the beauty of Malawi when I first came here in 2016 after I finished school. And even though it is one of the poorest countries in the world, it is extremely peaceful and the people are welcoming and warm-hearted, and I think this is really what kept my heart here. When I left Malawi in the beginning of 2017, I had the motivation and I saw the need to become somehow engaged in development. So when I came back to Germany, I wanted to start an association to contribute to the development of the region, and I asked the one man that I know I could do this with.
First, when Valentine came up with the idea, it really sounded crazy to me. But the more I thought about it, the more it developed in my mind. And we always shared the belief that if you want change to happen, you have to take responsibility for your actions. The organization turned out to be the ideal way to put our dreams to work, and while not having to rely on given structures or limiting factors. And HuMission itself not only stands for its projects, but we believe that the human being should be at the focus of development.
First of all, we want to start with two projects. Malawi has no real natural resources and is highly depending on agriculture. And of course the people are struggling to keep up good harvests because the climate is changing. So in our projects, on the one hand side, we want to fight the struggles, the environmental struggles, and on the other hand side, combine and boost up the one precious resource the country has, its young generation.
So we asked people what kind of problems there are, and we quickly came across the fact that a lot of people have injuries or diseases because of the effects of cooking. And in our first project, together with local workers, we are building stove ovens that guide the smoke outside the house, while being a natural barrier against the open fire to tackle the problem. The families save up to 50% of their spendings on firewood, and the cooking takes less time. And also the risk of diseases like pneumonia or cancer or burn incidents is massively reduced. And the saved money then can be used for sending the kids to school or having a higher living standard. And furthermore, we also try to tackle deforestation by handing out mango tree saplings.
In our second project, we are helping our friends from MCSPA to finance a study fee program, because the study fees in Malawi are very high. So normally the rural population can hardly afford to send their children to universities. So in this project, we pay them the school fees and also the boarding costs for the universities.
Had it been that there was no study fee program, right now I would have been a local farmer, just growing crops for food only, not commercially, because a lot of people are just like farmers like this who can not even send their children to the university, sponsoring them, And the coming of this study fee program, it has significantly changed my life. I even do see the future of hope.
Without education, nothing you can achieve. Therefore, education is very important. We have to go for it so that we can do something different and very great to the world. They have to promote gender equality for all men and women, so that in future all of us can be somewhere else, not only boys to go for education.
This year was not only encouraging but inspiring for me. With the help of our local squad, we built up to 30 ovens and even took the project to Taware, which is approximately a 1 hour drive from Benga. And the thing that amazes me the most is the ovens are not only working, but in fact they are having effects that we couldn't assume before.
With this year now being such a success, we want to continue professionalizing our work here. This means to continue educating and also hiring the workers to give job opportunities in the region, and also give further opportunities for them to save money for their retirement, and also, and even more important, to save money for the education of their children.
As we try to take part in the development of the area, we also have to develop ourselves and the way we work with the people. And for example, especially in the oven building project, it is essential that we have our local squad of workers, because without them we couldn't do it.
This is why we want to thank our team of local workers who assisted us this year in building over 35 ovens, and we are already excited to work with you guys again next year.
Also a huge thank you to Florian Knaus, which made it possible with his manual to build the ovens.
Furthermore, we want to thank our friends from MCSBA who are staying here in Benga constantly and who are helping us with their knowledge, with their experience in development work all over Africa, and also with their infrastructure. And of course, we also want to thank Ole Stein for helping us with this great movie we are able to share this year.
Last but not least, a big thank you from us to you guys, the donors, which made it possible for us to continue our work here, and we hope to count on you in the future to make people's life in Malawi better.